Okay, so my name is Charles Kelly. I'm with the Office of Career Services here at the Chicago School. This presentation will serve as an overview of the services that we offer in career services. So it's titled Rapid Resources as a way to say that I'm going to go through this pretty quickly. So I won't take up a lot of your time, but at the same time, it's also at your fingertips when it comes to some of the services that we offer, because we have to service an institution that is across pretty much across the globe, with having the campuses that we do have. So this way is an overview of some of the services. Also, I tend to promote and present on other topics. So there is other webinar sessions that I facilitate as well. So look out for some of those emails that may come out for some of the future webinars that are coming out. I'm actually going to send out a calendar reminder of a sort of an email of all of the webinars that I'm doing. But on the Career Services website, I have it listed there. To eliminate emails that are sent out, I just try to post it on the home page so you can take a look at all of the other webinars that are going to happen. Okay, so moving along. So with this webinar today for Rapid Resources, you're going to learn what resources are available here in Career Services, and then we'll look at how to explore and maximize some of the tools that are available to you. So the overall premise of Career Services is just to provide the resources and equip you with as many tools as possible to prepare you for your career, or in areas of your chosen employment. But ideally, it's for you to gain some sort of access. So, with some of these services, at any point, at any time that you want to utilize them, you can. Like I said, they're at your fingertips as far as having them available to you on our website. But if there is any time that you may have questions centered around either the resources, or if you just want sort of a one-on-one session with myself to just sort of discuss where you are and where you want to go, that's something that we can do too. But ideally, the career services is a resource center type of environment to prepare you for answering any of your questions, to develop you in your process of your search. So here are some of the tools that you have access to. You have the website that I mentioned, and then I'll get into detail on some of these other areas that I'll talk about. So looking at the website, this is just sort of a snapshot of what the home page looks like. This is a picture that was probably a couple of years ago, but not a couple of years, maybe a year, because I did do some updates to the website. But what you'll see on the page, you'll see in the first thing here to the right of the screen, you'll see these web shops. So with the web shops, they're just basically 2 to 3 minute, even less than that, just an audio of with visuals, just to sort of prepare you for these different subject areas. So it's just looking at, if you're talking about, let's say, branding yourself, it just gives you a snippet of information on how to prepare yourself for branding yourself. The web shops are designed just to interact with you on the site, giving you some mini videos. Then you're going to see information for resume, CV, and cover letters. I have some samples on the website. It's very general as far as the samples. The samples are used as more of a guide. What I've decided to not do is just to put up all of these samples and say, this is the right way you should write your document, but more of just saying, here's an example, a visual of a direction you can take in organizing your resume or CV or cover letter. Career Hub is on the website. So Career Hub is the online job board that is used to be able to see the open positions that are available. Many of the positions that you will see were referred to my office, and the information is then marketed through our job board. Employers also, once an account is set up for them, they have access to post positions. So we approve positions that are on there as well to be available to you. So many of the positions are um, catered to interests that students can have. Usually in the beginning of a semester, you may see random jobs because some of our students who are local attending a campus may also be looking for work while they're in school. So you may see random part-time positions that our employers may be looking to fill as a way for students to work while they are in school. So you'll see some positions like that, usually during the beginning part of a semester. Um, so we post on campus, off campus, full and part-time positions. Some internships could be posted on there, but like I said, it's not the place where you would find your internship. Usually, if you are in a program where internship is required or practicum or clinicals is required as part of your program, there is a department that works with you, or you may have an advisor that works with you to coordinate that. But the job board is used to post various positions. So it is possible you can see some internships posted on there. Okay, and then also Career Hub is a place where career services events are also placed. So if you have access to Career Hub and you utilize it, the full function of it, you can also see that there could be some career services events in the calendar section if you wanted to look at some of those and flag them. Interview Stream is a resource. It is designed for students or alums to be able to practice interviewing. So you can do mock interviewing utilizing this system called Interview Stream. All of these resources you have access to. All you would do is just set up an account using your school email. That's the identifier for the system to know that you are a valid user and have access. So you will create an account, and then from there you can use the system. Interview Stream has a video tutorial, so it will tell you and give you a demonstration of how to use it. So in essence, all you need is a webcam. There's a user guide, there's this video, but simply all you really are doing is choosing questions to be asked of you. This image of this woman in this suit is an actress or actor will ask these questions. A countdown will occur, and then you will look into the camera and answer it. You have a limit of 2 minutes to answer a question. And then once you have finished answering that question, you can review it before moving on to the next question. So once you complete the actual interview, it'll save the interview, create a hyperlink, and you can send that to whoever you want to critique your interview. Within the actual system, there's an assessment guide. So just a quick guide to maybe simply ask the question, was the person giving really good eye contact? And you might rate that. There's also what is considered a light guide. So if you use spacers as you're talking, there's a counter. So the person listening could count how many times you said it and then give you feedback, and consider that as a tool for you to maybe remedy if you're using spacers a lot when you talk. So Interview Stream is a really cool tool to use for interviewing. Career Beam is a resource. It's sort of a one-stop shop resource. It has everything from an assessment all the way to job searching, to creating a resume. The tool that I feel is really good is the job search or the company search. So if you put in a keyword, and no matter where you go, so if you choose a city, you say you want to move to this city, you put in a keyword, it'll give you a list of companies that are located in that city. This helps someone to be able to plan ahead when transitioning to a new city, or even trying to understand what markets exist there. So it's a really cool system when it comes to that. Um, and you have access to that as well. Same as going global. This is designed for the individual who are looking to search outside of the United States. For those who are outside of the United States, can you also use this guide because they also have a U.S. career guide. So it's a really good way to understand more about the market in that particular country. It gives you that country's career guide. It gives you information about how to find job postings, internships, gives you an employer directory, but it gives you what are some of the top markets that are within that country. It can also give you information about customs and how to conduct yourself, how to prepare for an interview, and things such as that. So it's once again, it's a really good site to be able as using as a tool for your search outside of your country. On the website, so right now I'm recording this. I don't typically put these webinars on the website. The recording is used to, just in case someone was asking, I can forward it over to them directly. But many of our events that are offered on campus, we try to record, or if slides were a part of the presentation, something to share, it'll be in the Career Services Events and Video Archives area. So we'll post, if it's videos, like I said, or audio or slides or links, or what have you, we'll place it there. So that's available for students and alums. The bulk of our students utilize career services for one-on-one appointments. I think this is very valuable to the individual to be able to have someone to listen to their unique situation. I've been here at the Chicago School for about 9 years, and I've worked with all types of students. And so to answer your questions is of good benefit for you to be able to have someone here who can answer your questions. Some students will utilize me once, some students will utilize me more than once just to continue on in the process. But Career Services is here for you to cover any of these points that you see here, to provide you with the services that prepare you. So, like I said, I don't want to take up a lot of your time. So this is my contact information. So if you ever wanted to set up an appointment, you want your resume or CV or cover letter reviewed, the best way for a response is email. That way, your documents can be reviewed, sent right back to you. If you wanted to set up an appointment, what I recommend is you email, give days and times what best fit you, and then we'll schedule something around that to answer your questions and things such as that. So that'll be the end of this presentation. I'm stopping the recording.